That's what it was. It's too far away. It's an early one this morning, as I said before. I don't know how clear I'm coming in. Uh, I've been putting a lot of thought to this. A lot of thought on, a name change. And I mean, like, a YouTube name change. Been kind of going over it, and going over it, and going over it. I'll always forever be known as Nick the Dick, right? But professionally, on an application level, it doesn't really look positive, right? And I've just kind of been thinking about this, that maybe I need to go in a different direction with my name on here. And if I keep this name, like, for another YouTube channel, that I would only use it as an artist name. I was just kind of putting that thought over in my head. And people out there probably wondering what I even mean by that. But I've been putting it over and putting it over and putting it over and thinking about it. About, starting out rap and getting away from the whole, posting. People aren't gonna like this. They're gonna be blown away by this and take this the wrong way. Posting different videos on different channels, but separating the fish videos and per se the videos that don't necessarily copacetically fit, if that makes sense. I'm sitting out front, for all of you that don't know. Sitting out in my front yard. But basically what I'm trying to say is, I kind of want to orientate different channels to different things. The video is pixelated. I might have to go inside. Too far away from the internet. Basically what I'm trying to say is that can you hear me now or see me now? What I'm trying to say is that this name, yeah, it works, but some people are offended by this name, or they take it the wrong way, when in actuality it's supposed to be a joke. Yeah, well, I don't care if the video is pixelated. I really don't. Stop. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about a name change. Okay? Doesn't matter if the video's pixelated. Okay? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the damn name change, okay? And I've got a couple thoughts of my own already. But the point I'm trying to make is it needs to be something creative and something that is less inappropriate, I guess you would say. And some people don't get that it's a total joke. Like, my whole name is a total joke inside my facade. And it's in part, it's a part of my personality or my persona. But something made me realize this morning that when you go and apply for a job application or something like that, and something along those lines, when somebody first reads your name, and the first part of your email says Nick the Dick, it kind of makes them question at first glance, should I hire this person? You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people get where I'm coming from, or what I'm even talking about at this point, probably. But what I'm trying to say is basically, if I'm going to keep doing content and have it fish related, I need to have either another channel to do the fish related stuff on, which is all fine and dandy, but that just means building like more subs and building up and building it onto a different profile other than this one. But then that kind of leads me back to the point, why would I go through all that work again? Because it is a lot of work to do all that. But the reason why I do all that is because, YouTube and its new strict guidelines and all that other stuff kind of makes me have to somewhat conform to their messed up reality as much as I don't want to. Is it still pixelated? I gotta know that. Because, yeah, my voice just cracked because I'm still a little sick. But the point I'm trying to make is, like, yeah, it has to fit somewhat to their stupid narrative. And basically, I guess at this point, it doesn't. And what I'm trying to say is, like, yeah, this is an okay name for, like, if I want to use it as a rap name. But, like, when it comes down to using it for, kid-friendly videos or vice versa, fish-friendly videos, not so much, you know what I mean? And that's where I'm trying to get the aim at. And if people didn't get that before now, you probably do. The tanks aren't even up in here yet, if you haven't. Figured that one out yet. Oh, I realized something last night that you guys would probably be excited about. I realized that there's Nerite snails in there, in the salty tank. I turned the blue light off a few minutes ago because I had it on most of the night, but yeah, we look dirty in there with this light on. Oh, I forgot to mention there's something I'm supposed to be getting today, which is an arrow crab, because we have a little problem in there. I hate to mention it. I hate to even admit it, but we've got a little problem in that tank. And if you guys don't know what my little problem is, we've got bristleworms. And yeah, the reason I've been kind of contemplating this whole name change is because, this morning kind of got me thinking about it even more when I went into an internship interview, and it's a paid internship interview. Well, there's 3 different internships. There's good bristleworms and there's bad bristleworms. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And some of them are bad. Anyways, and the ones that I have are the ones that eat corals, so I don't want them. What was I was saying something. But yeah, I went into the internship, and basically they only had one complaint. Can anyone take a guess of what the one complaint was? I responded to their email with my personal email, not my school email. This is where this story comes into play. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we're even on the subject. And yeah, my email address just so happens to say Nick the Dick. So, as you guys get, I may or may not get the internship. Hopefully I do, because I was the first person who interviewed. But I'm ecstatic if I do That means I'll finally have some sort of income. 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 And a steady source of income. Other than just selling things on the side and hoping it sells and, you know, pissing in the wind. Ah, damn. For a health update, you guys should know I have to go in for a second MRI CAT scan. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Something's off with, like, up here. Like, I guess I have nerve problems, and something to do with these nerve problems is causing a bit of hearing loss or something of the sort. And I don't know the whole skivvy on it, but yeah, they suck. Having to go through a tube and be shot through and shot through and shot through is kind of like, really? Can you just get this fucking over with already? But yeah, supposedly the bristleworms that I have, they can get a couple feet. I didn't know this or believe this at first, and yeah, they're not good. No good. Something with either, I don't want to say just reef talk. Like, I was thinking something along the line Nick's Reef Talk, but that doesn't work. Because I have more than just reef. Oh, I know I didn't shut the door. I'm standing here awake and alert and just leaving the door open. It's kind of cool outside. I wish we could go outside, but I forget that this phone's not activated yet, so if the videos are in crap quality, that's why. And if I break up, that's why. If I get pixelated, that's why. Those are some good ones. NTD, I thought about that one. I was kind of thinking NTD's Aquatics. That might work. Skunky Monkey Live. I'm just saying some of these out loud so I remember them. Just so you guys know, don't get offended that I'm actually using your names on the side that you're suggesting. I was kind of thinking NTD Aquatics because that covers everything. And yeah, my email gets me into loads of trouble. It's just my nickname gets me into loads of trouble, really. I've had that nickname since I was yay high and but a grasshopper, so nobody's going to stop that nickname, sorry to say. I need coffee. You guys are coming with me. Where's my coffee cup? It is in the garage. We're probably going to break up as I go out of the room. No? No? Usually it's connection out in this room. I was thinking of NTD Aquatics already. Most people already knew that. But, yeah, that still kind of uses the same name, but in a sense, it doesn't go too far away from the name that I originally planned. And kind of leaves me open with a few different ideas. Maggot tanks. We're sitting in front of the Keurig. Hold on a sec. You're staring at my ceiling. Don't run away. At least not yet. I'm not done talking yet. I was supposed to shoot a video last night and do a Google Hangout Live. I postponed it to later today for all you that were in last night. But yeah, I kind of figured I'd do this video before I did that video, so that people kind of got that I've been thinking about a name change, and I've actually been thinking about this for weeks. I just finally decided today that it was a good idea with all the new regulations and bullshit that's going on inside of YouTube, and how they're gonna like randomly basically choose who deserves to be monetized and who doesn't. That's basically what's going on there, guys. If you guys didn't know, I've read more into it. Went to other websites. We need to clean vials while I'm standing here. And clean this plate off. Everybody seems to like that Nick the Dick's or NTD's Aquatics. I thought it was a good idea too. Hey, yeah, just bring your cup over. No, I'm kidding. That might be a far drive for you. I'm not sure how far you are. We may have to mute the microphone here for a second because I need to grind. People are probably like, how are you grinding and putting it into your Keurig? I must know this. Well, they've got this lovely little invention that only works inside of your stupid Keurig, and if you try to use these crappy things, they won't work right. Okay? So basically, initially, incoherently, you have to go out and buy one of these stupid things that costs $15 and waste more of your money just to appease the damn Keurig company. Things that annoy Nick the Dick. It looks like it's gonna rain outside, people. Yeah, that's what, if you guys don't remember, a few months back, Sean Hannity was bitching about this, the whole Keurig thing, because they updated their system to where their sensors on all their machines, it didn't matter whether it was old or new, would only work with their little pod. Ain't that some shit? For all you who don't know, I drink organic coffee. I go and get it straight from Sprouts. I do this maybe every 2 months. This stuff lasts me 2 months. I get 1 bag espresso, 1 bag dark French roast, and literally it lasts me 2 months. I'm the only one who drinks it, so that's why it lasts me 2 months. Plus, these bags are extra huge. That, and if you drink a more stout coffee, I've noticed you tend to stay more active. I've never had Death Wish coffee, but I might go see if I can scavenge it about. Nick the Dick Aquatics gets your vote. That's good to know. Glad everybody's on a similar page. If you have any other ideas, though, don't be afraid to, like, totally comment them below. I've been putting this out there for a while. I told people I'd never change. I'd never change. I'd never change my name. Well, come to notice that every reason why my videos actually get demonetized is right there. It's every time I put that in my title of my video. Kind of funny, right? It's because they consider that a cuss word. And in some countries, I've been told that my name actually is a curse word. Like my first name, even. Not the second part of my name, not the dick part of my name, but the first part of my name. I've been told is a cuss word in some Arabic countries. I'm not even joking. You guys probably think I'm messing around with you. I was thinking about doing a giveaway of some Rod's fish food, but first off, I'd have to order it. Oh yeah, YouTube doesn't like that either. They don't like it when you do giveaways. They're anti-giveaway. Just thought I'd tell you people that. You people probably wondering, what does Nick eat? Oh yeah, that's nobody else's food in this house. 11 years, baby. 11 years. I'm afraid to open this side. I don't know what's gonna fall out. Anywho, we're to the grind. And this counter's like filthy. I need to get at it with a Clorox pad and the other thing I don't like touching, because then those chemicals get on your hands, and when you touch your fish tanks, then those chemicals get in your fish tanks, and yeah, no. Looks like the breakfast of champions in your fridge. I don't think you guys want to hear coffee beans grind. If you want to hear coffee beans grind, do a thumbs up down below. I don't think you do. I can put you across the room as I grind the beans. It'll be quick. This thing takes like 2 seconds. I just wasn't gonna do it right in your ear. Cause like, yeah. That's loud. I need to activate this phone today, so I need to sit there and make sure everything from the other phone is onto it today. And, you know, what's funny is I already had an account that was designated for fish stuff. Just the name never caught on because people don't understand what it means because it's in Latin. And nobody understands Latin anymore because it's a forgotten language. It's not that it's lost, it's forgotten. And why it's forgotten is because people just treat it as it's no longer needed, yet it's used every day in this, every single damn day in the English language. Ha-ha! People don't even understand what I mean by that. Well, dissect the English language, you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, dead language, see? He just said it. He just said the thing that grinds my gears. People don't understand. It may be dead, but it is inside English. Very much so. My cousin said the same thing. But at least I have a C in it, or I got a C in it, so that I can transfer out and use it in the future. Like, say I want to go to a good college, I can use it. I need to clean these vials before they get freaking stained. You know, when you hand something to somebody else and you tell them, hey, go clean these because I got to test other tanks, and they don't go and do what you ask, it's kind of to the point it's redundant. Why did you even ask that person? And I'm not trying to stab at no one, I'm just kind of annoyed. It's something that it pet peeves me. The reason why it pet peeves me, okay, let you guys look. It's because then it stains the damn things. And then you got to worry about having a faulty test. It's something that grinds the gears of the guy at the LFS as well. It's not just me. I think it's just something about keeping... Yeah, the willing don't need to be asked. You're correct. They just know that if you don't do it, you're going to have to worry about it later and clean it out later, because you're going to have to clean it twice as hard then. Because you let it stain inside the vial, and then your liability of your test being a correct test when you go and test next is less. I'm meaning the liability of the test correctly testing is incorrect, usually, if you don't clean them out right away. Which is why I'm cleaning them with steaming hot water right now. Because the lids are already stained. Here, look. That's purple. Especially with salt water, man. You got to do that right away. If you don't do that right away, you're just shit out of luck. And I realized something just now. I didn't grind enough beans. Grind them beans, boy! Ooh, that smells good. Smells like that French roast. What's up, Fish Tropic? What's up, Jason? You know what, Gary's Aquatics, you're here enough. If I bless you guys with a mod, that's because I like you. If I ever go to your channel and give you guys tidbits of information, that's because other people have given me that information. Don't take it as, oh, Nick the Dick's stabbing at me. Oh, Nick the Dick's riding my balls. Oh, Nick the Dick's riding my... Yeah, no. You caught the joke there. But yeah, if I go and share something with you, and it's already viral known knowledge, as Fish Tropic just said, or vice versa, it may not be. If I share something with you, that's because somebody else shared it with me, and I mean to do that, no harm in sharing my comments with others. I always try to acknowledge people, or at least show them that I give a shit. At least. I'm just trying to shout that out so people don't get this misconception that, hey, his name means he's a total fucking dickhead. You know, he's an asshole. No. That ain't what it's about. Okay? If I share something with you, that's because I'm trying to help you. Ah, damn phone. And the counter looks dirty, so I'm just gonna stand here. There's way too much for me to clean back there. People ask me all the time, actually, how did I get my coralline algae growing so well in my tank, my saltwater tank? And I actually didn't put any fish in there, first off. I waited almost 2 months before I put any fish in there. There was probably snails in there before I put fish in there. And that was by accident. And I get the same goes for other people. I shouldn't get mad when they share some information with me, because you know what? Here's a little tidbit out there for everybody. We may not know that prior knowledge. So sometimes, just sometimes, that prior knowledge is needed when you don't know it. Right? Okay? Like, I'll admit, I don't know everything. I do not know everything. I know some things. I try to be as humble as I can with people and patient with people, because I know people have to be patient with me, because sometimes my understanding is a bit backwards or something, or my explanation is a bit backwards, I guess. And that's not my inclination to people. I don't mean to act like that, or it's like just, I guess it's part of personality with me. And maybe I come off as this asshole, but really I'm trying to help people all the time. Every time I walk into the fish store, I have at least 5 to 10 people walk up to me and be like, "Oh, what should I use here, here, and here?" And the only reason that is because they see me in there so much. Then they kind of figure, hey, he works here. No, I don't. I do not work there. I just know a lot of stuff about fish. Been around fish since I was like yay high and but a grasshopper, like maybe 5, maybe 8 years old. You guys don't know. Yes, I'm leaning down on one knee. No, I'm not proposing to nobody. I can be. You piss me off. We're gonna die here in a second. The phone is, anyway. The phone's gonna die. So we're gonna plug in. But yeah, as you guys know, I've been thinking a lot of names over, actually. NTD Aquatics was one of them. Surprised you guys kind of grabbed that. Island of the Fishes, because, that was kind of the other YouTube name before, with the Latin name. That's what it was. It was insulin, which I now realize is incorrect, because if it's island, it's not insulum, it's insulae de Piscibius. I may be saying that too much with a French accent, but MAGA NTD Aquatics. But yeah, I've been thinking it over, and I guess thinking it over kind of gets you to the thought process of doing so. And yeah, wondering how much my battery is at. 17%. So with that being said, when we get to 40 minutes now, we're going to end this video. Because if we don't end this video, my phone will die. It will die. We don't want it to die now. Snowflake melting aquatics. Now that one was great. And I've been putting it over, dude, and it's just like, yeah, some people may think I'm an asshole or vice versa. I'm some pretentious person, but I don't try to be. I don't, like, really, when I shoot video, I shoot video. I don't try to look for complaints, and if I'm in the wrong and the video is looking like crap and pixelated and all that, let me know, and maybe sometimes I'll restart it. Otherwise, this one I'm not restarting it. I don't care if it's in 360p. The message got across, right? We all got what the point of this video was. So the message is there. The coffee is done. I'm gonna drink it and then have some fun with the rest of my Friday, because I was gonna go back to sleep. Fishaholic Aquatics. That sounds good too. But I did not go back to sleep. Okay? And I'm surprised I didn't, because I only got 6 hours of sleep or less. Probably less. But you know what? You don't need all that sleep all the time. Oh, and I thought I'd throw you guys out there to the outside, the outdoors. It looks like it's gonna rain, as they predicted a week ago. They said we weren't gonna get showers until a week later. So obviously we're going to get little showers, as they call them, which I wouldn't even call showers, because when I was in Illinois, that was way more rain than we ever get here. Way more. I use brown sugar and a little bit of agave. I wish we had snow on the ground. Yeah, and the reason I'm informing you guys, if my videos ever look like they're filmed on a potato, that's because my internet decides to crap out, and or Sprint decides to crap out, and I can't really control that all too much. Yeah, I'm changing the name, DPK. I'm changing the name, bud. I'm also going to be cutting my hair in a few weeks. Putting it in braids before I do. Thinking NTD Aquatics, Nick's Aquatics, something to do with aquatics, or something along that line. And vice versa, I could just do a branch account where but then I'd have to delete an old account. So that doesn't really work either. And if I don't decide to delete an old account, I guess that kind of works. Oh, I said at 40 minutes, we'll do 45. Damn it, Nick needs to keep his damn word on the time. Sometimes I get to talking though. Hey, the vodka, the Grey Goose. Harry Fishkeeper. Yeah, the reason I can't do the bearded fish guy is because somebody already has the bearded fish guy. I already know that. And Nick For Real Aquatics says DPK. Got a couple different ones, and if you guys or different suggestions, maybe I'll do a raffle about the suggestions or something, like a raffle of the picked names, and if each person puts their suggestion down below as a comment, that would also help, so that I remember, obviously not for any other reason, but helping me remember what your suggestion was. Because all I can do is obviously go back and watch the video. I can't see this live chat after I end it. Dormant Fish Keeper. Or Dominant Fish Keeper, sorry. Nick's Aquatics. Oh, by the way, the coffee's done. Trash can's right behind me. That's what you guys just saw. And yes, it's full. And yes, I need to take it out. And yes, I have not yet. I'll do it after this video ends. Which is in 3 minutes. Aquatic deplorable. I think V-Stag's just trolling now. No, I'm kidding. I really like that NTD Aquatics, though. That was already one of my personal choices, if people didn't know that. I've been thinking about that for a while, because a bunch of people have been complaining about it. Oh, we can't feature you in our videos because your name says Dick. Oh, my name. Or my neck. My name. See, you can tell I'm obviously sleep deprived. 6 hours of sleep is not enough for me. It's like, Oh, we found out that, one more thing before I go. Smoggy Fish Aquariums. This stuff works great. And how I know this is because I put this thing here. Nick the Dip Aquatics. And I velcroed this to the wall. So it's not coming off, which is pretty cool. And you just saw my water buckets for getting RODI water over there. Anyways, for all you people that came and liked this video and subscribed and blah 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 and shared the video and blah blah blah, keep sharing it. Get the word out there. Make it clear. Making sure people understand that there's a name change in the works. There's a name change in the works. A name change in the works. Maybe I'll do a contest for the name change. Who knows? Maybe I won't. Like, I mean, like, not like a contest, but like a raffle thing. Picking whose name choice is the best or whatever. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Nostril View Aquatics. Anywho, we're at 45 minutes, and remember, with the faith of mustard seed, you can move any mountain. And remember, don't turn molehills into mountains. And with that being said, Nick the Dick over and out. I hope you enjoyed.